Hello and welcome, I'm Drek. It's been a while. I'm kind of been out of commission for a while, but I'm think back to making videos, hopefully. I'm sorry again. So, No Man's Sky. Who knew? So yeah, I'm not going to do a let's play or kind of a review or anything. I'm just going to talk a little bit about No Man's Sky, which probably everybody knows anyways. But I'm not going to do a video or let's play or something because everybody's doing it, and when I do it, it's not that interesting because I love exploring. So basically, that's what I'm going to do most of the time, anyways. So, to be fair, I like the exploring. I think I played 4 hours before actually leaving the planet, and then I flew back to just grab the last alien life form or animal, whatever we want to call them. And yeah, so this is the next planet, and I'm probably going to explore this as well to get the last free, because to receive the 225,000 units. It's not all about the money, but it's a good source, I think, and it's fun. I like it. I like trying to figure out what I need to find next. Well, that was the pleasant part of the game. I do like the exploring. This I don't get really because I get the same over and over again and kind of weird. But I guess most people are playing the game, and those who not playing probably doesn't like it or have tried it or whatever. I will say I probably should have waited a little bit before getting it, because the game is way too pricey for what you get. Now I am playing while recording this, so I'm trying not to get too focused on something. But yeah, probably not going to go well, so let's see. There's a lot of negative things about this game, and it's probably going to overshadow all the good things that is in the game, because there is a few stuff I do like about it. Now, the first of all is the launch of the PC version. I know people are like, oh, you should know better, blah, blah, blah. But this is just practice of every online game-esque game out there. Something with online capabilities, or just because the hype is usually so big that everybody wants it, and the launch just doesn't go well, and again, you can't test it on 30 million PCs or whatever. It's just impossible to counter for all the shit. And this is not the first game I got that have done this to me, if you can say it like that, because it's generally every MMO I played basically just go, oh, launch, oh crap, no launch, because basically everything just went down, or there's a bottleneck somewhere, or and so on and so forth. The problem I do have with everything that it has been said and done by Hello Games and Sean Murray, and it's the whole we did not expect it. Seriously, I mean, there might not be as many PS4 players that there's PC players because Steam and stuff, but just seriously, you can't just go, oh no, we didn't know. Sorry guys. No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work like that. It is what it is. You did know it, and if you didn't, then you should probably have watched all the pre-orders and stuff on Steam. It is going to happen, and we all knew that it would be a bottleneck and there would be problems. But with that said, I mean, stuff like that happens. Now, I didn't like the the 4 days head start that the PS4 players get. I get it. It's Sony, and they want to do something exclusive, because we did get it as a PC version. Well, sort of a PC version. But again, I don't get stuff like that. And basically, what I didn't get mostly is the whole promise of, ooh, it's going to take this and it's going to go do this. And sure, it took someone 25 hours to get to the core, and it did take 25 hours to people actually find the same planet, even though they promised that would be impossible. But we all know that when people go together about something, it's not impossible. And that's just the way it is. Also, the whole is online, isn't online, can't see. I kind of had that feeling it would be coming, and you wouldn't be able to see anything. It sucks, but it isn't in the world. I mean, if they want to add it later, they can do it. It's pretty cool, even if you can't. I like the fact you can share your stuff and rename it. And yeah, basically it's just a matter of how you see it. But the thing that really bothers me is the fact that they went, oh, don't spoil anything. Well, what do you think will happen when you launch the game 4 days before the game on another platform? Of course people will spoil it, of course some people will try to figure out a lot of stuff before the next bunch of people gets it, and that's just the way it is. And yeah, it sucks, but that's the way it is, and it's just, but I hate it. I hate stuff like that, because it's like saying, oh, you cannot tell anybody about this game, but hey, we launched it 4 days earlier. Yeah, no, that doesn't work. Well, besides all of that and all the things, we got a really good port. And everything about this game feels like a port. And it probably is a port. I don't like ports per se. I mean, I guess, well, they finished it on PS4 and everything over, but stuff like, why does this have to move when you look at it? It just makes me annoyed and sick, and why does it move? Why? That's one thing. And like stuff like the controls, it's okay, it's fine, but the whole, hey, I need to hold down a button to do stuff. So here I need to access my chip, hold down a button. Why? Why can't I just do this? What hurts you from me just pushing the button? I mean, if people push the button by accident, oops, I went into my ship and I can go out again. It's not a big deal. But it smells, looks, and feels exactly like a console game, in the fact that you really can't do anything. Like, okay, you can use the mining laser, and okay, my inventory is full, which is also a big annoyance from I hate this. Well, yeah, everything is like, hold this to do this. It's full, and I'm pretty sure I can't sell in here. But yeah, that kind of feels innovative, and not innovative, or whatever we want to call it, and it feels annoying. I hated it. Why do I have to hold down my button to pick something? Makes no sense. And then there's the flying. Now, the flying is so console-ified that you're going to puke. I mean, the game is about not holding your hands, and that's kind of funny, because that's what the game does. So they say, oh, you don't know how to do stuff, so it doesn't hold your hand. But problem is, this is hand holding. Okay, I have not enough fuel. Damn it. Go, filling it up, and launch. So this is not hand holding. I'm not touching the keyboard. I'm not touching anything. No, but it's flying by itself. Yes, there is a crash indicator, basically not to make a crash. Basically, I don't have to touch the keyboard other than getting power for thrust and stuff like that. It's just why? Why can't you let people do stuff yourself? I want to have auto thingamajig it off. It's really annoying. It serves no purpose at all. Also, auto land. It's fine, but it should be a decision like, oh, okay, now I'm pressing a button and it will land itself. Only, I find it kind of funny, and auto kick. I don't know why that is. Why would you auto kick someone? It doesn't make sense. So yeah, I don't get that. The whole, hey, let's hold your hand. Oh yeah, sorry, you're a console player. You don't know how to play a game. Sorry. And yeah, now people probably go, well, I have consoles as well, and I don't need people to hold my hand. And I do not know. I want to crash, or I want to learn not to crash. And the only way to learn not to crash is to actually crash. Make sense? No? But yeah, just don't get it. I don't get the fact that you... okay. I don't know what to... Covers echoes something, echoes something. I don't know. Let's take the drugs. I had no idea. Okay, so I'm gonna take technology. But yeah, it's just don't hold my hand for when flying. Just let me learn on my own. No, oh no, he can't fly a ship. Oh crap, he will crash into the planet. Let me crash to the planet. I mean, it's not a big deal. Haven't crashed yet, but again, it's really hard not to crash when you have hand-holding stuff like auto fly up, and I can't descend myself, and sometimes it's really annoying when I'm flying over something. So if let's say I want to land specifically somewhere, it can be really hard to land someplace exactly where you're going to land, and even the auto landing sometimes lands in trees, which I can do on my own if that's what I need to do. don't need a machine to land in the trees for me. I can do that all by myself. But yeah, I like the exploration and all that jazz, and it feels nice. But for a game that costs 60 or 59.99 euros, it's way too expensive for what it is. And I think it's Sony, and I think Sean Murray got something stuck in his throat there with that. And we all know that with all the hype that's going on, he would make that money, and fine, he makes money, but kind of really the game isn't really my problem in that sense. I still think it's expensive, and I guess I paid that for it, so I have myself to blame and no one else. But I'm like, what's scaring me a little bit about it now is the fact that we all know that people are willing to pay sometimes a lot of money for something, and it's kind of the whole now they know. Oh crap! Wrong way. And now you're kind of like going a little bit scared. Like, oh, what's going to happen next with this? Because now they know people are willing to pay 60 euros for it, and now we're hearing that they will get paid DLCs. And even though he talked about not getting paid DLCs, But that kind of scares me a little bit, because that's exactly what we're going to see, isn't it? It's going to be 20 euros, 30, 40 euros for a bigger patch, or a bigger DLC, is what they're going to call it, because they know people will pay for it. No matter how they like the game, people just, oh, I want that, I'll pay for it. And really, the scary part is, they release it as a finished game. Now, a finished game isn't a bad thing, it's a good thing. I love finished games. I love the fact that this game should be finished, even though he wanted to add more updates for free and stuff. That's what he said to start with. But it's still a finished game, and that scares me, because everything in it is as they want it to be. Which means that an early access game, they could change something, like these aliens just sitting there, being just there. Look, he's sitting there, he's doing some weird underwater shit, and there's nothing more to it. And it's not an early access game, so it's not like he's going to say, oh, the aliens are going to actually move. No. The aliens is probably going to sit there forever. And ever. And ever. And that's kind of a scary part of this game, because, well, what is going to happen then? And that's where DLCs comes in. What's going to come in the DLCs? What pricing are they talking about? Because this is an indie game, and yet it was super pricey. And yet stupid people like me bought it. I should have waited a longer time. But then again, I used 4 hours without pause to explore. And I'm still exploring, and I'm still okay with exploring. And that's generally what the game is going to be about. I do hope that they add stuff like actually being able to see people fly by, meet up with your people, or just like hubs or whatever, friends, fly together, sell, blah blah blah, communicate, whatever. I really hope that they do this. And a big letdown for me was the way that ships are handled. So, like, to upgrade your ship, you find a new ship, basically. And it's kind of sad, because, okay, I need to leave my ship to disassemble my ship to get a new ship, and so on and so forth. There are no way to upgrade and make it better, or I had hoped, and I know he said that fairly early on, but still I had hoped he would have said, oh, okay, maybe we could do something like this or something like that. And I just felt sad about that, I guess, because it would be a cool thing to be able to paint your ship or something. I haven't seen much about the games. I do not know what's out there. This is my second planet. I only tried to fly a little bit into space. Haven't met any pirate ships or anything. So I haven't really gotten around too much to actually see what the game consists of. But kind of what people are saying, it is not a good thing. There's really not much to the game, and I can see why that is, because it's really easy to do this. Go out, hit the C button, do a scan, and look around you. Power, the yellow things, the blue things, shield, energy, and stuff like that. And I just feel that I saw a cartoon that where a person, or where the guy kind of, oh no, I'm going to die, and my ship is too far away, I can't manage to get to my ship, and oh no, it's horrible, I'm going to die, horrible. Oh, right, scanner. It's like everything just light up, and the aspect of surviving isn't really scary. The scary part is inventory management. Seriously, that's the worst part of this game. It's whether or not I have room for whatever I'm looting, or if you could say, kind of finding a place where I could sell this, which is one of the most annoying things ever. Because there is really no... You can see all the icons on my screen, so it's like, there's my ship. There's the ruin that it wants me to get to, even though I don't care. There's... What more? Well, there's something more, not around here, but there was a question mark. There's a question mark over there, which is something like this place. And just when you find something to trade with, and you fly in a direction, and you can't remember where you went, and there's no way of getting back. It's like, oh, okay, unless it's saved, and it usually on my screen it's not. Either if you fly away or something. So that's kind of something that I'm a bit annoyed about. You could like follow these guys, and they will probably take you to someone who has a starport, or actually I haven't tried doing that, so I'll try and do that. But yeah, no, the game could be a lot better or a lot more than what it is. I will continue playing it, basically, or hopefully a while, and I really hope he will add stuff for free, because it just feels right now that it's probably going to be a money-grabbing game. I really hope not. I seriously hope that it's not going to be the case of just money. Because that would be so sad, because it could be a really good game to play with friends if that would ever be a thing. But like a map for... I'm pressing map. For the planets, when you kind of find something and activate that would be cool, because this is just... Okay, are they ever going to find a place, or I'm just going to randomly fly around? Something there. No landing pad. Yeah, no, so No Man's Sky, it could have been a really, really good game, and it's a letdown in some ways, like people say, but it's still not a bad game if it would be 20 euros or 30 euros. But 60, I think there's too much console in it, there's not enough. I mean, the settings are fine. The settings are fine. I mean, graphics is fine. It's not a super awesome looking game. It's not a super ugly game either. I mean, I do like the whole red planet that I'm on right now. It looks pretty cool. But yeah, there's something missing, and there's a thing here I want. But stuff like landing should be a lot more fun, and not like crashing into the side of them like here. You should be more interactive, and it's not. So what is it going to cost me? Oh, free? No, 30,000? I'll take it. And another slot. But yeah, I don't know what to say about it, because I had a lot more in my brain about the game itself and how it could have been and stuff like that, but I really hope that they will take into heart what people are saying about the game, and maybe not do some changes, but try to abide a bit more to the PC players instead of just the console thing, because I do know that the console is the same thing, but I'm still like, why is there so much consofication of like auto landing and auto docking, and everything is auto, and even the space stations are really, I was really like, they don't need to be super awesome in it at all. But it would just be nice if they weren't generic and boring. Because space stations are seriously boring. And these places, they're not really... That's a camp. Like a small camp. which has a couple of houses and probably some energy and some or something like that. And hey, that's cool, but still, it's can I do a barrel roll? Oh, I could do a barrel roll. But yeah, more consistency, more fun. I mean, even there's even someone who posted like some funny pictures of how they promised the game would be and how the game actually is with some of the. I mean, I can't show you right now. I might put a picture up on the screen, maybe, hopefully, of I actually encountered a pedo bear, basically a 4 meters pedo bear, which was kind of funny and disturbing at the same time. But yeah, no, it's. I'm having some kind of fun with it. I mean, I do like the exploration and finding these places, and I just the whole RPG aspect of like they don't feel alive. The game doesn't feel alive. That's kind of even with the spaceships flying around. The game doesn't feel like a game like it should have been. Like even now, there's no species around me. There's no life. Where's the? I mean, I need to find 3 more to get the money from exploring, and there's literally nothing. They generally probably will spawn at some point, but why? Questions? Answers? Something? So yeah, no, I just wanted to take a quick look on it and kind of give some things about what I think. And I think people should, if you want to buy it, you should wait a bit. And wait until it's affordable. Or they're going to lower the price. I don't think so. But also, it's a bit... I can't find the entrance. But also, the thing that usually scares me is how it's going to be with DLCs. Because right now, a €60 game and kind of a lookout for even more... can't sell my stuff here, damn it. And even more DLCs that might be super expensive. We don't know yet, and I won't say that it's going to happen, but I'm kind of worried that it will, because it feels a bit money grubbing right now for what it is. So. But for the people who says, "Oh no, this is the worst game in history," I don't think it is. I've seen worse. Oh, okay, so I'll take that back. No, but I've seen worse actually, and I don't think it's the worst game. I just think they should have done a bit more work on the PC version, to be honest, or more work on the game to make it actually feel more interactive and for PC, not less console-y. Because as you can see right now, there is no life on Mars. So yeah, I've been Drek, and this has been a hopefully shorter look on No Man's Sky. If you have questions, just leave them in the description. Not the comments, for God's sake. And yeah, we can just a nice discussion about it would be fine. Like, not so inflammatory, because that's what it is right now. Everything is just inflammatory about the game. It shouldn't really be too, and I'm not a fanboy or anything, because I actually think they've screwed up a lot. But then again, a lot of developers really screw stuff up right these days, and kind of just think they can get us to buy anything. And well, hopefully people with this game will have learned their lessons not to buy stuff directly when they hear the hype. And to end this, whenever someone hypes something, it's not their fault. Let the developers hype their game. They want you to be excited about the game like they are. And I know some companies goes extensive to hype a game, But then again, if you're sitting at home going, ooh, this game, oh, I want this game, I'm already pre-ordered for 5 seconds ago, before actually jumping up now, then it's on you. Literally, it's on yourself. Because the only one that can not hype the game is yourself. When I saw the videos, I was like, ooh, this game looks awesome. But then again, I'm probably in that age that I'm like, okay, well, we'll see. I can't wait for it, but we'll see. And yeah, no, I bought it anyways and exceeded the 2-hour limit for payback. And it wasn't because it took me 2 hours, as someone is saying, to assemble my ship. It's just I was having a blast exploring. And this game for me, as a parent with kids that screams 24/7, basically, this is like my stress level is going down by exploring and finding these words and trading, and I just love that in space games. And for me, and I hate these sentinels, that is totally worthless and annoying, which I didn't cover. But yeah, no, for me, fuck off. Okay, stress level just rose. Where the fuck are you? There, go away. You're intervening my video, you fucktard. Yeah, so no. For me, stress level sometimes goes down. and I'm having fun with it, and I can play when my kids is online. I haven't found anything like super annoying with like predators. Oh, well, there's some stuff, and I already discovered them. Damn it! So that's how long it took for them to spawn. That's not supposed to happen, is it? I'm pretty sure not. Well, leave a comment, discussion, whatever, like, dislike, whatever you want to. And I hopefully see you soon in another video. I will try to be back, hopefully streaming some stuff later at some point. So yeah, I've been Drek. Been fun. See you around.